in orbit of... Welcome. May luck be with you. I'll lock up behind you.
Is that an Apex Mark V queso atmospheric dome? I've never seen one in person. Magnificent.
I got supplies if you need them. No one lasts long on Gorgon You looking for supplies, stranger? Stock, let me... You mean you came out to this asteroid without... Trouble is, if you wander off to somewhere you oughtn't be... If you want my advice, stay... On second thought, who needs my advice? Just be sure you watch out for the Marauders. That's the #1 thing. Oh, and the Mance. You watch out for Marauders, Mance, and Charles from Only the meanest Marauder on Gorgon, and also anywhere else. He will bust your head open like an overripe mock apple if he so much as sees you. I ain't joking. He'll snap you in half like stale bread noodles. Sorry. Charles from accounting is like... Not like that, Hullhead. Metaphorically. Well, I warned you. If you run off and get exploded to death by a madman with a rocket launcher now, that's on... Yeah. The Marauder camp way up, and I sure... Huh? Damn alarm's been hollering. You know, I won't stop you if you want to have a go. I know, because even Von Hoffman couldn't bash it in. And I seen that tough son of a gun throw man clean across the Sprat Shack one time like... Only that Spacer's Choice, from what I... Found a pickaxe in the mine like none I've ever seen before.
Well done, Captain!
This unit reminds you that death is a prison without...
Come here. Let's have a chat. All right, inspection time. Look at my eyes for as long as you can without blinking. Starting now. Good. Look up. Now look down. Thank you. Got him from my mother. You're doing swell. Now, name and occupation. Good enough for me. You're cleared to pass. That was a sanity check. If you had changed like the others, it'd be in your eyes. You'd also be drooling, cursing, and making a mess of the place. Welcome to the Sprat Shack. You can head on downstairs. Every day, salvagers and scrappers set out to comb the ruins, and the ones who come back, they aren't... First, they get real twitchy and paranoid, shouting at folks who aren't there. After that, they're gone. Nothing but animals wearing human skin. This is the Sprat Shack, the most remote watering hole in the system. We're the only hospitable place on this rock. I want to keep it that way. This is a sublight bar. The facility's locked up behind miles of red tape. Bouncer, bodyguard, law enforcement.
Highest caliber of what?
Yes, your presence scream.
We get a lot of brand-loyal corporate types, and a lot of cutthroat freelancer types. Both sides have their share. Bouncer, bodyguard.
Yeah.
Something bad.
Can this colony have one research facility developing something without...
Marauders outnumber the rest of us 10 to 1. Either they came from... This place is under a dark cloud, stranger.
Now this looks like a real dive. Hey, I wonder if they got those floorboards that creak when a stranger walks in.
A true den of iniquity. How refreshing.
Welcome to the Sprat Shack. First one's on the house, and I won't even water it down. Bottoms up. I assume you're here for salvage. Most of my regulars are sublight scavengers. They pick over the ruins of Gorgon. Vicious cycle, but that's life. You're the first new face. Lucky. Sure, I knew him. He could get a little... dramatic. Heard he took on a dangerous job. Spent a lot of time coming and going from the office of creation. That's where the top rungers at Spacer's Choice... Awful. You know about that? Last I saw of Lucky was a few days ago. I went outside for a smoke and a stroll, and... If the bloody piece in question was a raptidon tongue or a mantis leg, we would get this. The canid was... I'm a bartender. Anyway, I did some poking around, and this Hawthorne has a reputation among the... So I packaged up the arm nice and tidy and sent it care of the Halcyon Parcel Service. They even gave me a discount on the hazardous waste removal stamp. No kidding. I'm glad I was here to see this, confluence of events, you know? Third floor. Once I figured he wasn't coming back to pay his tab, I left his room unlocked. Fair warning, I've been letting the regulars use it for a quick lie. Yes and no. The Sprat. When Spacer's Choice pulled their guys off. Yeah. Rumor has it there's a Sprat wandering around the Groundbreaker. See, Hagen didn't want a paper trail that led back to her. If there were any leak.
Most businesses in Halcyon are run by Sprats, but this is the first I've heard of it being openly acknowledged.
Hey, Sprats can be real dangerous. I once saw a Sprat cross a guy off. Well, not exactly. Guy I worked with choked on a Sprat bone while he was having his usual salt tuna for lunch.
Anyway, that's what the paperwork says. I don't make the rules. Easy. The beautiful thing is, no one could tell Matt Sprat apart from an ordinary ver. Never thought about that. Shit, someone could have eaten my boss. As far as business arrangement... Yes and no. We're doing a lot more than squatting. We're classing up the joint, keeping the riffraff outside. They didn't even serve drinks until I... Yes. And no. Again, that one was Hagen's idea. She told me that speaking in vague terms... Spacer's Choice. They say Adrena Time came from here. Just down the road at the old R&D lab. Damn right we are. When Spacer's Choice evacuated, of course, the real treasure is what... I doubt anyone knows the full story. One day the evacuate, and the weirdest thing of all, Adrena Time... Roscoe might tell you more. There's always Leonora, my favorite customer. Nice lady. She spends most of her days drinking. Now that you mention, I don't speak ill of... He's been here since he got left behind when... Roscoe's drinks are on the... He'll be all right. He didn't tell... If you believe the chatter, a lot... What if... Thirsty people come and go from all over the colony. That's how we get the unconventional goods anyhow. Or maybe a sugar sprat pie? Damn it. We're out of those.
Groundbreaker never had bars this nice. They got balconies and everything.
Surprisingly, this place exhibits an aesthetically pleasing use of space.
Huh, who's this now? Wonder if they could... Nah, who am I kidding? Holy sh... Don't know what brought... Oh, you talked to Lex yet? She tell you to keep it civil? You wouldn't guess to talk to her. Sorry. Name's Roscoe. So long as Lex lets me... Did most of my fight. At least Lex has got into reporting thinking I was gonna be some sort of... Spent 95% of my time playing stenographer to the board. When the project fell apart, Spacer's Choice refused to... Listen, I hate... If you're going back out...
I prefer to think of it more as a way of life than a job.
Well, I've been trying to get away from this rock for 5 lobby fuck. I was doing an interview series for Spacer's Choice. But when everything fell to shit, Spacer's Choice wouldn't let me leave. I stashed my interviews around Gorgon when everything went haywire. Help me get my recordings back so I can finally get the hell out of it. I've got some bits saved up. Haven't had anything to spend them on but beer. And Lex has been letting me drink for free. It's nothing extravagant, you know. No shit? All right. One of them I stashed in the Office of Creative. I gave another to my friend Birdie to keep in her. Great. I'll key the details of each recording's location. Strength to your sword arm, friend.
Jerome would have loved this place. You don't look like... You've got the look... You're kidding, right? I don't know if you're bound for the old ruins, but... My husband, Jerome. I gave it to him the day we signed our marriage contract. No point in denying it, he died on this rock. I don't like to imagine. I appreciate it, stranger. I don't expect you to move the stars. Just, I don't have much. Jerome used to drink with his buddies in a small kitchen. That old flirt? Yeah, I let him buy me a drink or two. He fell asleep with his head on my shoulder. That man had baggage like you wouldn't believe. He bragged about having the key to some sort of maintenance. He also asked... He put on quite a front. Guess we were... The lab coats kept quiet about the project, but the air was charged. They wanted to change the world. I don't know what went wrong, but when the shit hit the fan, it sprayed everyone in it. The lab coats kept quiet about the project. They wanted to change the world.
What have you got there?
Adrenatime, I think. I found some in an old...
You're just gonna take some drug you found in the garbage?
It's not...
Hey, Marble! Oh, wait. Nope, that's a human eyeball.
If I'm not mistaken, and I can't believe I'm about to say this, that eye might be the key Lucky mentioned. What strangeness have we involved ourselves in here?
Someone's in here. Hold on. It's coming back up again.
So, hi. What's your pleasure?
Hopefully, following in Lucky's footsteps doesn't result in a sharp mistake.
Who knew what darkness lurked in the heart of Gorgon? Captain Hawthorne and his crew were about to find out.
This dilapidated state of existence awaits all Halcyon if the board persists in their reckless disregard for anything but profit.
This unit is please. Error. Tilt alarm engage. This unit will now engage. Oh. Calamity. This unit is please. Have a better.
Heads up! Right there!
I've had quite enough of you!
Out of my way!
Let's get started!
Here we go!
May you find peace in death!
My time to shine!
You're not getting through! I'll take your confession now!
You know, Vic, you're starchier than a Spectrum potato, but you got a mean left hook, and I respect that.
I've never been compared to a potato before. How wonderful. They are simplicity personified, aren't they?
Forget I said anything. Let's just move on.
coming through! Never anger a man of the cloth! Got him! Heads up, jackass! Ah! Your life was merely an illusion anyway. You just looking, boss! Here's a little trick I learned in fitness.
Nobody messes with you, boss.
We've got a fight on our hands. That one's done for.
Score one for Felix.
Dr. Ambrose, tell me about Adrenatime. What does it do?
Hasn't Clarence already dumped a pile of promotional materials on your head?
Where's the fun in that? My listeners want to hear it in your own words.
It's an injectable drug that improves a patient's speed, awareness, mental acuity, and endurance. In moderation, Adrenatime will uplift the laboring classes by strengthening their minds and work ethic.
That's quite the mission. What's driving this vision of uplift?
I am a solutions-oriented woman. I see a problem and I am moved to solve it. Poverty is one such problem. Through science, I believe we can improve the poor, and in so doing, improve Halcyon.
Initiating ocular measure. Access. Measurement complete. Ocular identification complete. Welcome, Clarence Mostly. Access granted. Welcome to the Office of Creative Incubation.
You're telling me Spacer's Choice can build an office this pretty? I can't pay their workers a couple more bits? Ah, the Spacer's Chosen. Lousiest team that ever did swing a tossball stick.
Spacer's Choice is unreasonably proud of their low-quality fare, aren't they? Impressive, as always. Easy. Huh? Incoming! Lying. They gave their lives for the corporation. I'm sure their corporate masters were appreciative of their sacrifices.
Wonder if Marauders crossed them off.
Here they come!
Nice little slut.
I've had quite enough of you! Here I come! I'm on it!
Thank you. Hey.
Here's a little trick I learned in prison. That'll work, Captain. Fight! Everyone all right? I wonder what corporate drivel they shoveled in here.
Jackasses are coming!
Find him, Captain! Here we go!
Go, Matt! Back!
Perhaps they should spend more time improving their products and less pampering themselves like this.
All right, here we go!
Fate shines on us today.
came. There's nothing for you here. A nosy rodent with a mind the size of a grape. Not unlike you. This place is a graveyard. All that was done here should be forgotten and left to rot. I did. And I am prepared to do worse if you ignore my warning. Gorgon is the birthplace of marauders. We created them here, in this very facility. They are our misbegotten children.
This whole colony is a result of those two things. But Marauders? Spacer's Choice really outdid themselves, didn't they?
I don't understand. They made Marauders here? How?
They hold no fondness for trespassers. I've placed the facility under emergency lockdown to keep them safe. Let the Marauders die in peace, or I will make certain that you die with them.
Isn't there always? Though I do admit, this is quite a lot to process.
Spacer's Choice made the Marauders? All of them? Somehow that sounds even more insane out loud.
I must admit, my curiosity is piqued, against my better judgment.
We never listened to warnings before. I don't expect we'll start now. Somebody's trying to stop you. That just means you're on the right track. Didn't we see a big communication tower on the way over here?
This all promises, at the very least, to be interesting. In a macabre sort of way.
Stop it! Let's take him down! Don't mess with us!
About your test subjects, I assume you're trying new formulations on humans, correct? Where do they come from, Dr. Ambrose? They come from Tartarus, don't they?
They do?
Why the reluctance? Providing life-affirming employment to the indigent, the criminally indigent? Well, that's a social good, don't you agree?
I have a staff meeting to attend. Excuse me.
I wonder how the comm tower we're looking for will push us lower into this pit of corporate wrongdoing. Well, this is downright unneighborly.
Laying down traps is one thing, but this is just rude. Looks like an observatory to me. There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere.
Who knew what darkness lurked in the heart of Gorgon? Captain Hawthorne and his crew were about to find out.
Well, let's just hope we're luckier than Lucky was.
Right get through! May you find peace in death! There was something else! You're going down! Never anger a man of the cloth!
That's the last of them.
Marauders. Just about every corner of Halcyon's infested with them.
There's something different about these Mantisaurs. Never seen their like before.
This is like that scene from Terran Monarch, where Spencer Woolrich gets buried alive.
Did the temperature just drop, or is it my imagination?
Another good throw! Your life was merely an illusion anyway. Hey, Doc! Watch this! Can't get past that armor!
have it! I'll take your confession now!
Hostile kick! Go watch the field!
May you find peace in death!
Watch this!
Your life was merely an illusion anyway! I hope whoever manned this post liked dank isolation. I have your back, Captain. We make quite a team, my friend. Place is steeped in desolation and despair. The natural habitat of marauders.
What happened to all the people? This will be over quickly. Ooh, that had to hurt. Where were we? Ah, right. What happened to all these people?
Want to try me?
Here's a little trick I learned in prison. So, anyway, what happened to all these people? Not like they had anywhere to go. I heard stories about Spacer's Choice running some old operation out on an asteroid. Never imagined I'd see it for my own self.
Spacer's Choice wouldn't abandon such an expansive and expensive operation without good reason. Or in their case, a really bad one. All right, I'm going.
Be right there.
I've had quite enough of you! You want some of this? Try another weapon! Keep it up! Never anger a man of the cloth! You're going down! I'll take your confession now! Can't get touched! Never anger a man of the cloth! Our victory is their defeat. It's all on the wrist. You gotta show me how you did that. Be right there.
Ha! All right, Bertie Sharp. Where'd you leave your comic book? That's what you get. Those rocks look exactly like bones. What are the odds?
He's the llama.
And I say you're wrong.
Llama. Move along,
I'm telling you, this isn't the rock.
This is the spot. Now keep your eyes peeled.
Llama.
It's a llama we're after, sir, not an alpaca.
Llama, alpaca, same thing.
Llama.
They aren't the same at all.
Enough! We're on the hunt for a package. It's supposed to be at the...
Llama?
That...
Good.
First mate, this...
Hey. Not to mention, if you backtrack and take the right-hand fork, I could have sworn I saw the rock there already. Captain wouldn't let us stop because the beak wasn't sharp enough to... Am I dreaming? He won't even let us turn around because he's dug his heels into the... We're not getting off Gorgon without that pack. I lost a lot of friends in that crash. This isn't about... Alpacas are cowards. Never trust an alpaca. You're telling me. We'd be having a very different conversation if this were an alpaca-shaped...
Llama!
Don't let me down.
man down? Here we go. I don't think you're getting through. Your life was merely an illusion anyway. Hit him with something else. Here's a little trick I learned in prison. Here I come. I don't think this is working, boss. I'll take your confession now. Watch this. Nice hit. How's that order? That was fun. Can't keep us out. Good hit! Let's take him down! Take it! May you find peace in death! My time to shine! I'm the best there ever was!
As always.
you!